So there was 10 of them apparently. This guy's claiming 10 guys jumped him, but I doubt it because he looked. Oh look, they gave him a little touching up this guy with no shirt on. But yeah, so this guy he's claiming 10 guys jumped him, right? I thought at first because I saw him touching his back and shit, he had no shirt on. I was like, fucking hell, they're not abusing this guy or something. And then, but no, they're just he's claiming he's been jumped by 10 people, but obviously he's blowharding a little bit, isn't he? He's probably just got a bit of a slap from one guy or something. And yeah, I'm just filming this just for some content, guys, because there's not much content around, and I'll be respectful. I won't go too close yet because those guys have been, like one guy's quite upset. He was crying a minute ago because he's been assaulted by some guy, right? He's been beaten up or something. He was actually crying a little bit ago. And now it's just, they're just hodding around him. I think he's going to be alright. You know. Yeah, he's got a bit. He claims 10 guys jumped him, but he probably got one or two guys probably gave him a punch in the face or something. But he was quite upset a minute ago. These two guys, they're a bit better now. They're a bit more chilled out now, and I don't want to. Yeah, they've got good hiding anyway. So yeah, the police are just checking on their welfare. At first, I wasn't sure. I thought maybe he was getting strip searched or something for something, and I just was gonna, But the guy's a victim and all that, and I don't like to get involved in victims, so I'll stay away for a little bit. Because the guy was crying a minute or 2 seconds ago. And yeah, so that's all, guys. Just a bit of content. You might like it or not, I don't know, but it's just content. Going to be doing some better stuff later on. But yeah, so this is Saturday night. Pretty standard, I'd say. Some guy got jumped, and they're just looking after him. I think he's going to get bunged in the ambulance now. So what I heard before this, I heard something about him saying 10 men jumped him, and that's what he says, and he was crying a little bit ago. I think the cops have checked him over. They decided he's alright, he's cool, and now he's gonna go into the ambulance, I think. I won't go too close, guys, only because I don't get involved in victims, because I don't like to, even though I don't like police and stuff, I don't want to piss off victims, because I don't want to give people who film the police a bad name, if you know what I mean. Because our whole point, we don't want to get this banned or something one day, you know what I mean, by Parliament or something. So we'll just however, if he had been getting a strip search, which I thought originally, I would have got quite close to the guy, right? And I would have said, filmed it regardless, you know what I mean? But it's just standard looking after this guy, I think they are. And yeah, so that he's gone now, he's happy. He's happy bunny. Now they're probably going to stand around for like an hour, as they usually do. After one little incident, they stand around for like hours. I've seen this all the time, The police want to play games with me, so I'll play games with them. And what I mean by they play games with me, I mean in the past, what they've done to me. Obviously they've done nothing to me tonight, but you know my story. guys you watch the channel, they decided to quite a few years ago, they decided to arrest me for no reason. And ever since, they've done a lot of things. I'm not going into it, and that's why I do what I do. You know, they've chosen this at the end of the day, you know. Being an armed journalist, independent journalist and all that, yeah. So I'm quite close to them, as you see, guys, and you can probably hear what they're saying. And, oh yes, that guy has actually gone into the ambulance. The guy who was assaulted, he's actually walked into the ambulance, but I don't think he's going anywhere. They're just, the paramedics are just having a look at him at the back of the ambulance there, just to double check him. He's got, to be honest, he didn't look that bad. He looked like he just had a bleeding nose and a tiny little cut on his chest. So he's not going to be a hospital job. He's just in the back of the van, and as it is. And they're taking his shirt for evidence for some reason. They're probably going to sniff it, knowing knows a lot. But yeah, they're taking his shirt as evidence, so they're taking it quite seriously. Just some guy who got a bloody nose, they're taking it very seriously. They're taking his bloody shirt. So I don't know what the point of that is. I suppose maybe they think the attacker left a bit of DNA on it or something, somehow. So they're taking his shirt, put it in a bag, in a plastic bag, and they're gonna... And the guy who was assaulted is in the back of the ambulance, just getting looked at. Like I said, it really was nothing bad. He's got a bleeding nose and I think he was saying he had a tiny cut on his chest. So, but they're taking his shirt as evidence anyway. And then, he sounds a bit, you know, old matron, you know, do you know? Anyways. God, I'm not a big fan of that music, eh? So yeah, so in that bag they've got his shirt. So they're clearly gonna do something with that. Interesting, isn't it? So interesting. Eh? They're gonna, for a tiny little assault, they're gonna actually investigate it quite, you know, to the point where they take his shirt back to the station to do some tests on it. My God, just for a bleedy nose. In other countries, you know, you'd have to be literally nearly dead before the police would even investigate it, you know what I mean? There you go, do you hear that, guys? GBH, and she just was happy about that for some reason. So yeah, they're going to do some guy with GBH, so as you just heard there. So that's why they're taking the shirt, because they actually need it to charge some dude for GBH. So you give a guy a smack in the mouth on a night out, you may be done for GBH, guys. And they're all off with the shirt that they're probably going to sniff down the station, knowing those weirdos. And yeah, all in the name of... At least they're doing their work, I suppose, isn't it? And yeah, so he's now knocking an ambulance. He wants to see the victim, I think, to tell him that they're going to try and prosecute the dude. Do you know what I'm saying? What's happening, Lewis? Oh, hi, Flute Dog. How you doing, mate? Yeah, Lewis Marie. What's happening is some guy had a bloody nose and a little cut on his chest. I originally thought they may be doing a strip search on the guy or something, but it turns out that and they're actually taking it quite seriously. They took his shirt off and they've put that in a evidence bag, and you heard a one of the police women said we're going to do that guy for GBH, or the policeman said that, and that's what's happened. So they're taking it quite seriously. The guy is actually alright. He's literally just got a little cut on his chest and a bleeding nose. But they're actually going to do some guy with GBH. And yeah, the guy claims that 10 men jumped him, apparently. You know, he's got a bleeding nose, right? And a tiny cut on his chest, but apparently 10 men jumped him. So, you know, a little bit of blowhard in there, I think. He probably just got a bit mouthy, and maybe one or two guys gave him a punch, you know what I mean? Because he's not that bad. They're not taking him to the hospital, they're just cleaning him up. And that's going to be it. But the police are taking it seriously enough to do him for GBH. I mean, it's only GBH. I mean, it's, well, yeah, GBH, I suppose, yeah, a little punch, whatever that is, GBH, I suppose. But yeah, so some guy's going to get done for that. And earlier on, you saw the policewoman do a fist pump over that. She seemed quite happy about that for some reason. So yeah, guys, watch the video from the start when you want, when this is done. And I was going to get closer early on, but the guy actually was crying early on. And I don't like to give non-police bad names about auditors, because I don't want this stuff banned one day, you know what I mean? But if he had been getting strip search or something, I would have, you know what I mean, I would have went right over there and stuff. But they're looking after him, and they're going a bit, I think, over the top for him, because it's like the guy had just a bleeding nose and a little cut on his chest, so they're probably making him, the poor bugger, a cup of cocoa. But yeah, it's a little bit, he's not going to hospital by looks of things. He's just, like I said, he wasn't that bad. So it's, I mean, I don't know why they have to hang around. It's, you know, he's okay. Guy's all right, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's just a few sausages around, you know. So yeah, they're still waiting around with this nobody. I mean, he's got a bleeding nose. Just give him a handkerchief and then go on your way. Yeah, it's just stuck in the car. They're just doing nothing. And yeah, I think they're finally getting the message now. I think that it's just a waste of time. They should just let the guy go now. Like, it's nothing serious injury. Just let him go, and then get back to doing work again. That's what I'd say. Like, they didn't need 2 police vans for a bloody nose and a cut on the chest, for God's sake. And he's getting a tore up at 2 women. Better put the phone down, some ladies are going to pass, so I won't film them, innit? See. Oh, now he's getting upset with the police now. So he went from crying to the police on one of the police officer's shoulder to now he's getting angry. So that's the thing, the police don't take long to piss people off, do you know what I mean? He went from crying and thanking the police for helping him, but he's gone to rage mode. It's like, doesn't take much for the police to piss people off, does it? Yeah, I know, Fluke Dog, yeah. It's waste of resources, really. What they should do is just sling the guy out, tell him to go on his way, get back to work, because the guy just had a bleeding nose in the car. Now he's getting upset. So he's probably figured out, oh, I've been jumped, you know. Now he's getting upset. He was crying a minute. He was crying about like half an hour ago. He's crying. Now he's so it just shows you how annoyed the police can get. You know what I'm saying? And he's got his body warm on. Yeah, so he's talking there and saying, oh, I just put my body camera on. That's what he's saying. So he's filmed, obviously, that guy getting pissed off. And it's quite interesting because, like, at the beginning, right, the guy was crying, right, enjoying being comforted by the police officers, right? And then all of a sudden, he goes mad with them, you know? And it's like, it doesn't take long for these guys to piss people off, you know? It's quite interesting. They're good at that. You've got to give them that. They're good at pissing people off, you know? They're really good at that. You've got to that's a talent. That is a talent, actually, isn't it? Just to, like, literally, you know, piss somebody off in, like, 5 minutes, you know? Yeah. They should just give it a rest now. I mean, the guy's fine. I mean, sling him out, tell him to go home. And now they're going to stand around for like hours talking about this crap, wasting taxpayers' money, just standing there yapping about it for like hours over nothing, yapping about nothingness, you know? So far they haven't approached me, so they understand that filming is legal. That's good. It's something. You know, it's just... Don't know how the picture quality is for you guys, but probably shite, isn't it? Most video qualities are not very good, are they? Hey, you're right, you doing, pal?
Hi, how you doing?
Oh, you're right, you're getting a bit close.
Yeah.
You right? How you doing?
Do you really want to be filming this?
Filming what?
People getting injured and stuff like that. People trying to get treated.
You didn't look that injured to me.
Yeah, okay.
You look more than
That's
alright
what
to
you
me.
want to
Huh?
do with yourself, that's fine.
Yeah. Calls it injured. I mean, if his bloody nose is injured, I mean, my God, no? Yeah, so this guy's the victim, and he's angry with them now. So I don't know what's happened there, but that's how it is. Huh?
It's not very interesting anymore, I'm afraid, buddy.
Ah, no, well. Might go in a minute. Well, I'll go now. Yeah, why did he even ask the question? Yeah, I don't know. Who knows, mate? And he got quite up close, actually. I don't know if you noticed. But he disappeared anyway. So yeah, so just to recap on that. So basically, 2 seconds. Just gonna- Yeah, 2 seconds. Yeah, so basically I just saw some guy with no shirt on being surrounded by police. I thought, okay, what the fuck's going on here? Has he been assaulted by them or something? I don't know. Yeah, he had no shirt on and they all surrounded him. So I thought, what the hell? Is it stripped shirts, drugs or something? I saw he was crying. So I thought, okay, I'll kind of step back a bit. And then I realised that
No, you fucking knob.
and then there's some douchebag. Yeah, so it turns out he was a. I might have to smack this guy in a minute. He's pissing me off actually. Yeah, but sorry, shut up. Just drag him out of the car. Drag him out of the car. Yeah, so just some. So what's happened now? Just some roadman is getting pissed off. Like what they should do is just drag him out of the car and put cuffs on him. Just drag him out of the fucking car. Slap him in the face, drag him out of the car, put some cuffs on him. Just slap the guy, drag him out of the car, put cuffs on him. You know, they're fucking aggressive on auditors, right? And then some mouthy shit like that, they do nothing. You're not my dad, he says. Some fucking... So, I want to see this guy being dragged out of the car and arrested. You see, auditors, right? They get arrested immediately, right, for little fucking things. And some gobby cunt like that, he gets away with everything. Do you know what I mean? Basically, so what's happened here is this guy was having an argument with his girlfriend, right? He wasn't hitting her or anything like that, just having an argument. And the police have just gone over to see what he's up to. And he's only aggressive now because obviously the police have come, he's shouting and stuff. That's it really. So it's just like a lover's tiff, right? A lover's argument. And then the police decided to come over to see what's happening. And then he's been quite angry, right? Because the cop came over. And now there's a bit of talking. He's just talking to him. And so the cop wants him to lower his voice. Now, I don't know if that's even a crime necessarily, but he wants him to lower his voice. That's why he came over to the car, because he was having an argument with his girlfriend, so they're just talking to him now. and now he's angry because he's angry at the cop because the cop opened his. I'll put the phone down because the ladies are there, so I'll put the phone down. Okay, so just while the ladies were going out there, I'll put the phone down. Right? So they've now told those girls to go because I think this guy's now getting arrested. So he's had an argument with his girlfriend and now he's getting arrested for it. So what happened, I don't know if you've seen it, he had a little argument with his girlfriend and he says, "Can you get out of my car? Go home, you're home tonight, right?" And he's getting arrested for that. There you go. So you can be arrested for arguing with your girlfriend in the UK. I think that's weird, personally, but so you have an argument with your girlfriend and you can be in trouble for it. It's a bit fucking weird. So,
I'll tell you what you're doing.
okay, he's going to have a little chat with me, I think. He's going to have a little chat. So he's going to come out. So this guy's had a row with his girlfriend and he's been told off. And now the police officer's going to have to tell me off now for filming. So this is going to be fun, isn't it? So let's have a little chat with this silly man.
It's reversing. Can you move?
I move. He can reverse, can't he?
So again?
He can reverse. It's there. Shut that up. It's jogged on. So he says, "You know what you're doing," but he didn't actually say anything. So yeah, so basically that's a bit weird. That guy had a row with his girlfriend, asked his girlfriend to leave the car, and he got told off for that. Well, I'm not going to go over there because I don't want to film those two ladies. So yeah, so I overheard. I don't know if you heard it. The woman was saying, "Oh, that's all right. It's just my boyfriend. He's just annoyed because we had to go early, and I didn't like it." And yeah, he got told off for that. So having a row with your girlfriend in the street, having an argument with your girlfriend, can lead you into trouble. So what do you think of that? You can't even have an argument with your girlfriend anymore. So I'm not going to go over there because I'm not going to film his girlfriend because she's smiling and laughing. She's just saying, "Oh, we just had a argument. He's my boyfriend, blah blah blah." So that's it. Tommy Robinson for PM, yeah, well, probably, yeah. But you know, I mean, they will arrest somebody for. Well, they didn't arrest him. They just told him off. So they'll tell somebody off for having an argument with their girlfriend, right? But they'll allow gangs to roam the streets in Rochdale and do what they like with young girls. So strange, isn't it? Seen that you mentioned Tommy Robinson. So yeah. And once the lady goes, I'll probably go over there and film again. It's just because I don't want to get just random people on, and I don't want to film because she's just a girl. She's just a woman, shall I say? She's just a woman. She's she's not a cop or anything. So I don't want to put her on camera. I don't want to give us filmers a bad name. So I'm not going to go over there while she's talking to the police. I don't want to film her. When she's gone, I'll go over and see what else they're doing tonight. And I don't know if you saw earlier on, the police officer looked back at me and he goes, "Now you know what you're doing," pointing at me. I thought he was going to come and have a conversation with me about my filming, but instead he just jogged on. So I'll give him a little follow, see what they're doing. Yeah. So she's gone. The girlfriend's gone. She was fine. The guy's still in the ambulance having a boo-hoo over a bleeding nose. My God. Couldn't make it up, could you? Southampton's a boring city, I'm afraid, folks. That's as much drama as you're going to get. And now they're just walking to, I don't know, tell someone else off for having an argument with their girlfriend. You're not allowed to have arguments with your girlfriend in Southampton, guys, just to let you know, yeah? Let's see if they like being followed for a change. Let's see if they like it, eh? Well, now they're going into a bar now to have a little cake or something, quite nice. Tell you what, 1 minute, let me just sort something out here, and so I've just thought about, yeah, so they're in there, guys, at the moment. I was thinking of something, actually. Instead of doing boring police station shite, I might instead see what these guys get up to on a night shift, eh? I'll let their turning their body cameras on without informing people. That's a bit weird, isn't it? So they just turned their body worn cameras on and didn't inform anyone. So they're filming everybody on the street without informing them, right? So yeah, so guys, they just turned their body worn cameras on and they're just walking down the street. Like, that's data protection. You have to tell, they're not supposed to put on the body worn cameras willy-nilly, for number one. And second of all, they're supposed to tell people if they catch them on them. Why do they find this so hard to understand? I don't get it. So yeah, in future, guys, stuff the police stations. Why don't we do on the patrol at night, eh? Do you guys fancy that? Let us know in the comments. So you see, so they've got their body worn cameras on. Look, they're not supposed to do it. As you can see, they got their body worn cameras on and they haven't even informed anybody. So they're just filming people randomly now, which is against GDPR, but they don't care, man. These guys don't care, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, they got their body worn cameras on and they haven't informed one single person, and they've been walking down the length of the street with their body worn cameras on. And they still got them, oh my God, they have still got them on. These guys are funny. Right, let me just explain the laws of body worn video cameras, right? Police officers, right, when they put it on their body worn camera on, they're not supposed to put it on any time at will. They're supposed to put them on at moments when they need them. And then they're supposed to inform people that they've captured their image on them. Unless it's a fight in the street or something where it's impossible just to tell everybody, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, they didn't care. They literally just turned on their body worn cameras for no reason and then just walked down the street. You know. Hostile reconnaissance, they love it. Yeah, I don't know. Eric Stewart says, what's happening here? So what's happened is I saw a guy with no shirt on surrounded by loads of cops, right? So I thought he must be getting strip searched for drugs or something. Then I noticed the guy was crying a little bit. And then it turns out, basically, cut a long story short, he claims he got jumped by 10 guys, but I think he was belly rumbling a little bit there, because I think if you have a bleeding nose and a little cut on your chest, I don't think 10 guys can do that. Anyway, they put him in the ambulance, right, consoling him, and then in like 5 minutes later, if you watch the video from the start, you'll see this, he starts getting angry with the police. So it doesn't take long for these guys to annoy people. So he went from like being happy with the police being there to being really angry with them. And then a guy was having an argument with his girlfriend, got in the car, and he told her, he says, "Oh, get out. I don't want to talk to you now." And then the police stormed over, opened all the doors, made a big thing out of it. He got told off, and then he went off on a huff. His girlfriend left. Yeah, so you can't have an argument with your girlfriend anymore on the streets, right? And that's it. And that's all that's happened, really. So, look, you're not going to get the Wild West in Southampton. I can only film what happens in Southampton, right? It's quite a calm city, so that's all that happened. And then, after that, for some reason, they went and walked into a bar, went in there, started chatting to their mates and their bouncers, barman, whatever, came out, and for some reason, they put their body-worn camera videos on, and started walking down the street with their body-worn cameras on. And the police practice of body-worn cameras are, you're not supposed to put them on willy-nilly. You can obviously put them on in the street and not have to tell people if you're dealing with a big fight or something. Yeah, but you're not supposed to just turn them on, walk down the street casually, you know, because, you know, data protection, you know, you're supposed to ideally tell people you've captured them on camera because they have a right to request footage, blah, blah, blah. You guys know the drill. With body-worn camera video, so yeah, so that's what happened. But hey, they do that all the time, as I'm sure you guys have seen with videos before. They don't give a monkeys about, look, they don't care about the law, never mind data protection, right? Okay, so yeah, that's basically all that happened. Nothing that interesting, but I still watch it because you still see, you know, the police at work on a Saturday. It's a Saturday night tonight, and you see how they deal with things. I didn't think they dealt with things too well. You know, they started off.
Fuck off, you victim cunt.
So yeah.
Fuck you.
So they started off basically just.
It's always you that comes begging, you dickhead.
Let's see if he gets violent. I'll knock him out 1 minute. Make sure he's going to go. Now this is what the police. Let me see. Oh no, he's just having an argument. Otherwise, I would have knocked the fuck out. Okay, cool. Oh, he's right. They've made up now. All right. It was just a guy having an argument with his girlfriend. Okay. So yeah, I thought he was a stranger, but if he had been a stranger, I would have had to hit him. I don't like fucking wankers like that. So yeah, that's it. That's what happened. Quite boring stuff. And yeah, so this guy having an argument with his girlfriend. Oh no, it's alright. Let's just have an argument. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah, so there you go. So there's been 2 arguments between couples tonight. So that seems to be the thing in Southampton. People get bloody noses and they have arguments with their girlfriends. That seems to be what happens, right? He's going, no, I'm not listening. No. So there you go. So look, guys, that's what all I caught on today. You can only catch what happens, right? In future, I'm thinking stuff the whole police station stuff. How about I just do this in future, you know, with a proper camera and all, you know, every Saturday night or whatever. Film these turds, right? Yeah, I might do another one. We'll see how it goes. Please let me know in the comments how that video was. If the video quality was worth it and have not, you know. Fuck off, cunt. if the video quality and all that was worth it. And if they want to play game, I'll tell you what. Let's see what they're doing tonight. Yes, that was a police van there. I was just wondering where they were going. That was actually the same police van with those two, the ones that were talking to those, what I just filmed. So they're off to another incident maybe. So there is a large police presence always on a Saturday night in Southampton. Like there's loads of police cars about and stuff because all the bars here are like crammed together. So you see loads of police cars all around the bars and stuff, just waiting to see what kicks off. And you saw a little bit of my video of what happens. You saw a little bit of my video of, you know. So, oh yeah, and that's another thing I forgot. Some idiot sergeant tried to get into my face and asked me why I was filming, so you'd see that as well on the video. Anyway, I think that's enough. See you guys later, yeah? Take care, bye.